League of Legends have attracted players from different backgrounds all around the world. Today, we're thrilled to have one of the top NBA players on the show to watch the Game 4 of the LPL Summer Championship match between the JDG and the top esports. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome Gordon Hayward. Gordon, thank you again for being part of our show. To start off, could you quickly introduce yourself to our Chinese audience here?
Yeah, sure. Hey guys, I'm Gordon Hayward. I'm a basketball player for the Boston Celtics. And I'm also a huge gamer. So when I'm not playing basketball, you can usually find me playing video games.
Welcome! Before we start watching this game, could you briefly share with us your experience with League of Legends?
Yeah, sure. I kind of started playing League of Legends initially when I was in the NBA. I was in Utah, and so it was a way for me to connect with my friends back home. It was almost like we were hanging out, like I was just in Indiana. League is a game for me where I get really into it, and I get into the grind of trying to, rank up. League has been a mainstay and certainly one of my favorite games.
That's awesome to hear that you're a serious gamer and you love of the League of Legends. Could you tell us who are your favorite champions to use, especially those when you try to rank up?
Yeah, so my best champion, the champion I'm probably good at, is Tryndamere. I play a lot of top lane, and Tryndamere specifically, when you play solo queue, is a champion where you kind of can just forget about your teammates and really just split top. It's especially good, I think, in solo queue. Because it can be pretty toxic in League of Legends, and certainly teammates can make some non-winning plays, I'll say that.
I totally feel your pain about teammates making non-winning plays. Any other champions you like to use?
Wukong is probably another champion that I've played a lot. Recently, I guess, got an update, and so I was happy about the update.
Awesome to hear that Wukong is one of your favorite champions, which in the game we're about to watch, you will see Wukong in action.
Yeah, I'm happy to see the Wukong.
Gordon, do you play the forward position in the NBA? And which position in the League of Legends do you think is most similar to a forward?
I think forward is similar to a top lane position because there's just so many options for you as a top laner. And some games, like I said, you're the one scoring all the points or getting all the kills, you're the carry. And other games, you're setting people up, getting more assists just with your ultimate or just with, like I said, being a tank. Just as in basketball, forward can kind of be a guard sometimes. They can also be more of a big. So I think top lane and forward are actually pretty good comparisons.
Right, thank you so much for sharing this insightful crossover experience between the game of basketball and League of Legends. Okay, let's dive into this game. We can see the top esport top laner 369 just logged in on Wukong, and this is one of her favorite champions, I remember. Tell us how you feel about this pick.
Yeah, so I really like playing Wukong. I think he's somebody that can do a lot of damage. He's a big-time playmaker with his ult.
Yeah, let's find out who is JDG's top laner Zoom going to pick it to counter him.
And it looks like Malphite, is that?
Yeah, you got it.
You know what? I honestly ban Malphite just about every game just because when I'm playing top lane, because he's basically a champion that counters everything I like to do.
This would be a great chance for you to get to know Malphite better.
Yeah.
Looking at the lineup of these two teams, tell us which team do you think has a better composition?
When I look at this, I mean, to me, if I was Wukong, I would be a little bit nervous of this Malphite. I think that it's a pretty big counter. One thing I see though when I look at this is there's a lot of squishies out there. Yes, there's a lot of damage, but yes, there's people that you can kind of almost like one-shot kill. I'm not a huge fan of Lucian middle. For whatever reason, when Lucians play middle on my team, they always are trash. So I don't really like that, but I'm sure this guy Knight's probably pretty good with him.
Yeah, Knight is super good with Lucian. He used Lucian to carry his team in the game before this one. The Scammy Zone, here we go. What do you think should be Zoom's or Wukong's approach or strategy going into the laning phase?
I mean, initially as Wukong, I like to just test the other person and see if I can get in some early damage. Like I said, I think he's somebody that can do a lot of damage level 1. He goes right in on him there and tries to get a trade, which he loses that a little bit. But as Wukong, for me personally, I like to try to get to level 2 first. If I can get to level 2 first, I'm a major problem. Oh, there's level 2. Yeah, and he goes right in for a trade.
Nice trade. I think Zoom is about to go back and buy his first item. What do you think his first item will be?
Is he gonna get the cape? Yeah, Sunfire. What's he getting?
Actually, no. Check it out.
Oh wow. Yeah, this is just super frustrating for a Wukong player to deal with.
That's true.
Honestly.
JDG side, so I'm gonna want to see Lumao interact more with the
Oh look, Zoom got to level 6 first. You can see.
You just feel like he's level 6 too, goes right in on him. Oh man, that is a lot of damage. Oh my goodness. Killing, yeah, that's like the worst. That's honestly the worst. He hits level 6 and gets ganked at the exact same time.
Indeed, very unfortunate for Wukong.
Right.
If you put yourself in Wukong's shoes, how do you feel about this play?
You think, this is actually another thing. You think that you might be okay too, because you have your W and you can get out and you're like, oh, I'm gonna barely make this. And then you see Graves come out of the bush and you're like, there's some curse words that are definitely thrown when that happens.
We'll see
Right.
if it's JDG to be the ones to grab that. Loken and Lumao could be in trouble though. Flash still available.
Oh, that was nice.
Burst damage there. Jackulum jumps in to secure the kill.
Oh, here comes the teleport.
Mhm.
Oh, he whiffs. Ha! He whiffs his ult.
Yeah, unfortunately he missed. And what else did you notice in this fight?
You can see it on the minimap right here.
Mm-hmm.
Like this teleport. If this was me and I was playing Malphite, because I'm such a Tryndamere player, I'm like up this lane the whole time. Like no clue what's going on with the rest of the game. Like I'm just split pushing. The team fight kind of goes down right here and like he teleports immediately into it. In most of my solo queue games, you have maybe 3 people in a fight, sometimes 4 people in a fight. It's like their team fights go from 2 people to 5 people like right away. And teams just capitalize on that so well.
Yeah, and that's what separates professional players from the others. They're always aware what the teammates are up to and ready to back them up. Look, another team fight is happening at the river near the Milan.
Oh, that was massive. Oh, he's early on that one too. A little early. But it's okay because he's Malphite and he just doesn't take any damage, it looks like. Still alive.
Malphite been taking is paying off big time, right?
Wow.
The stage is yours, Gordon.
Yeah,
Sure.
let's go back and look at this. I mean, this is a great ult by Bard here. I mean, they catch out the Ashe and Malphite is just early and she still gets blown up. There's nobody else there. There's no like they really wanted her dead. She must have been doing a lot of damage because he uses his whole ultimate on just her. So they must feel really good about this. If basically like if we killed, it's like one of those where like if we kill Ashe, we win this fight like automatically.
Alright, Jackulum is definitely one of the biggest threats to JDG, and he's one of the best AD carry in LPL too.
Yeah, I mean I think after this, it didn't seem like they were too worried about the rest of the people on their team. I mean, Malphite just tanks everybody. And then, like I said, this Wukong gets a good ult, and you know he ults 1, 2, 3 of them, but it just doesn't matter because Lucian's too low to step up. Like they don't have anybody to really clean up the kills.
That's some professional level analysis, and you should be a guest competitor in one of our game maybe.
Oh, not quite. Those guys, I love listening to the league commentators. They do such a good job. They make it really easy to watch.
And I think there's another ambush being setting up with Zoom right there. Gordon, take it away.
Oh yeah, look at that.
He's just gonna 1v1 passer right now. Look at the damage on Zoom. Flee from the play.
Yeah, at this point in time, if you're Malphite, you can just start BMing them. And like taunting them, because if they can't kill you there.
I have a side question just for you.
Sure.
A lot of NBA players talk trash to their opponents during the game. Will the level of trash talk you just display in this game, are you a big trash talker in the basketball game too?
So I'm not really a trash talker when it comes to basketball, but in video games I trash talk a lot. So I don't know why that is, but I've always been a trash talker. Video games always brings out the inner trash talker in me. Not on the court though. Not on the court.
That's some fun facts. I bet most of fans don't know those about you. And in next play, something unusual happens. Let's see if you were able to pick it up and share with us.
After Zoom's hard work.
He doesn't even have MR. He's all armor.
Alright, the challenge is on.
Hold on. Let me see this. Let me see this.
He doesn't even have MR. He's all armor.
This is terrifying. That cannot
Mhm.
force the flag.
Here.
Arrow misses.
You can see.
Comes out.
Oh, Zoom.
Oh, the arrow hit. The arrow hit. Okay. They're like, I see. Because Ash shot her arrow and it missed. And it hit him back in the base. That's what happened, right?
That's exactly right. JDG initiated a team fight at top esports mid lane inhibitor.
Wukong actually came in from the back too and helped out. This is why I like playing Wukong too, is because even if you're really far behind, you still can make a big time play and just with your ultimate, knock people up and delay just for a half second. But he stopped them from kind of following up there and they were able to kill the Malphite
Right.
and then they could have turned on everybody. So I think it was really good of Wukong to really kind of stop them there.
Look, whoa, they're just starting on the Baron without even trying to clear the wars.
Getting the Baron. If top esports comes, top esports are dead.
It's like they're so far ahead, they're just like, let's just do Baron here. There's nothing they can do. If they try to team fight us, we're just going to kill them.
Loom out.
And that Bard ult was really cool too.
JDG with an the inhibit's gone down to the top esports.
At this point in time, the other team can kind of see the writing on the wall here. You got Baron, Malphite up front, and he doesn't even need to really force something. They can just get all the inhibs and basically just push with minions, and it's GG as long as they play this safe.
JDG is knocking on the door at the ball lane inhibitor
Yeah.
turrets. And I think this is going to be the final team fight, Gordon. Floor is all yours.
You want to get close and potentially do damage and
Right.
try to hold your ground just a little bit. What he does right here, he just jumps in and kills right away. He's taking both towers here, and is he still getting hit?
Right. Unbelievable, right?
He's still getting hit by this turret here.
Alright. So did you get a chance to count up how many total tower shots he took right there?
I mean, it had to be 10 plus, it seemed like. I mean, that was ridiculous. He's still tanking it. Yeah. GG, Zoom. GG. Obviously well played by Zoom. I think it illustrates a lot that can happen in a game. He hit the one at the very beginning of the game to get himself going, but then he whiffed on two big ones. The one particularly, they lost that fight, and but still was able to turn around and respond and obviously be a part of 11 of the 12 kills, which is really, really huge. And ultimately, I think was one of the main reasons, if not the reason, why they ended up just kind of stomping the game. And so I think it's cool that it shows, throughout a League of Legends game, throughout a basketball game, there's going to be mistakes that are made. There's going to be, you're not going to have a perfect game every time, but it's kind of the way you respond to that. And, the way your teammates respond and the way your team responds. And I thought that Zoom did a really good job of that.
That's right. So after watching this game, would you be interested to play with Zoom or any other players from JDG or Top Esport when you visit China next time? We'll have you to set it up for you guys.
Yeah, it would be cool to play with any pro players, honestly, just to have them give some tips, give some pointers. The level that I play at is nowhere near the level that they play at, so a lot of times they can definitely carry you into the next level. And playing with Zoom would be fun, just because I just watched him play and certainly wouldn't want to play against him, that's for sure.
Thank you so much, Gordon, for being part for our show. You got LPL behind you, and all of the Chinese Celtics fans are rooting hard for you.
Thank you, appreciate that. I was in China last summer, and I know there's a lot of Celtics fans rooting for us, so I appreciate all of them. And thank you, yeah.
Bye.
I'll see you guys.
See ya.
Bye.
Good luck.